to talk about. Everyone in MMA media land is talking about it. Fans, media experts, fighters, everyone's talking about Holly Holm and Ketlen Vieira's robbery or misjudge of the fight, or misscore and open score, and so much. So I'm gonna kind of throw out a couple things off my chest. All right. So let me kind of preamble this. Let me state this as the beginning of, I bet Holly Holm was going to win the fight. I predicted Holly Holm was going to win the fight, and watching that fight not once but twice, I thought Holly Holm won the fight 3 rounds over 2. Do I think? Let me kind of start the first word, because it's such a viral, such a visceral word, especially in MMA land. The word robbery, when of course the judges are there. Did I think it was a robbery? No. Let me state that. I don't think it was a robbery. I can go up the facts. I can see the damages, significant strikes, the 184. I know everyone's seen that picture. We posted it here at Fight Bananas as well. 184, 10 minutes of cage control, all that stuff. I get it. I thought Holly Holm won. But let me just throw this out there. If the judging, right, if we just keep doing the same things over and over again, that's like literally the definition of insanity, expecting something to change. If the judging doesn't change, if we still have the same guys judge the fights, it is what it is. Like, they are going to produce the winners of who they think won those fights. Those 3 people alone in that room, not us, not you guys, those 3 people. And everyone's saying that's, open scoring. I'm actually a huge fan of open scoring. I've been saying that for multiple years under this platform. But open scoring would not change the outcome of this fight, because 2 out of the 3 judges had Ketlen 3-1 going into the 5th over Holly Holm. And as much as I respect Holly Holm, much as I admire Holly Holm, and as much as I, like I said, predicted Holly Holm was going to win the fight, she was not going to TKO Vieira in the 5th round at this state of the career. That's my 2 cents. Even if I was all broke and her corner said, you have to knock her out or you're going to lose the fight, I don't think she gets the job done, right? That's my 2 cents. So open score was not going to help Holly Holm. It was almost going to be more of a, wow, we're losing this fight. It was going to be more of a, to be honest, like a mind fuck, like more of a, like, this is not going well. And I don't understand why. Because you saw Holly Holm, how anger, disappointed, how much she was upset with the verdict. She really deep down inside thought she won. And so does a lot of the people. So back to the judging. If the people are not going to change, if we're not going to add new judges, if we're not going to make panels 5, if we're not going to make panel 7, if new people are not going to get into the judging, into the Las Vegas commission, it's not going to change. It's not like a UFC. It's not like a Dana White thing, guys. This is the commission. They are the first result, right? If you go into judging into the UFC, is they want damage to be the number 1 hierarchy over ground control, over cage control, over, grappling, attempts, damage. And if you can want to say that, probably, in my eyes, and I think Holly Holm won the fight, but probably the 2 biggest moments of the fight was a Ketlen Vieira submission attempt, that rear naked choke, which was so razor sharp close to being finished in round 2, I believe. And then I think it was round 3 or 4. I think it was 4 when Ketlen kind of dropped Holly Holm. So the judges' eyes are saying, hey, the major damage, the big damage at the end of the day, they gave it to Ketlen. I disagree. I thought Holly Holm won that fight. She just did so much more than Ketlen. Even Ketlen's corner is literally yelling at her to get going because they thought she's down 3-1. Just the movement, the significant strikes, 184, I believe, to 130 or 110, something of that nature. It's out there. I don't have to tell you over and over again, but that's my 2 cents. Yes, we should go to open scoring, and 2, the result base was not going to change even if this was open scoring. Unless Holly Holm was knowing she was down, 2-1 when she was thinking she was up. So I don't know, guys. It is what it is. And I will close on this. When Bilal fought Vicente Luque around 8 weeks ago, over there at the UFC Apex, both of those guys are, top 10, top 7 welterweights. Both are, ascendant fighters, both really good fighters. Both still have 3, 4, 5 years of prime MMA fights. That fight, Bilal is the winner of that fight, he is going to get the backup of the championship match. He might fight Leon. He is going to fight Chimaev. He has a big fight ahead of him. And Luke, the loser of that fight, yeah, is going to go backwards. He's going to fight, a Sean Brady type, someone in that 10 through 15. There's a lot of good guys. Maybe Pierre, I threw him out there who just won the co-main event. This fight, I don't see Holly Holm falling from grace. Like, Holly Holm is a bona fide UFC Hall of Famer. She is so beloved in the sport. She's main event after main event. And I don't think Ketlen's just going to automatically get the title shot on this controversial win. To be really honest, and I'm not this person that usually says this, I think I really do set up an immediate rematch. They both want Pena or Amanda next. They don't fight. She doesn't fight to July 30th. That means Amanda might not even fight for the rest of 2022. You can't tell me Holly Holm and Vieira can't run this back in October, November, maybe even on a pay-per-view and maybe a little 3-rounder. So I think we should get Holly Holm Vieira 2 in a rematch and maybe open scoring for that one. Let's see. Guys, I'm Dave Van Auken. This is Fight Night.